question from Alan. He's 38. He's been out of work for 4 years. He had an unspectacular career before that. How do the millions of people like me, like Alan, get a say in the future and help to bring it about?
Udacity is a very meaningful, central part of that answer. That is, it is now possible, without getting a lot of permission or spending a lot of money, to go train yourself to be deeply skilled and knowledgeable in areas that are valuable. Making it evident that you have those skills is a very critical step to going and getting people to take you seriously and letting you be involved in these processes. I know that it's trite, but believing in yourself, feeling that you have the world has no obligation to include you, and at the same time, the world has no reason to exclude you. And if you believe in yourself, I don't see any reason why you can't get more involved over time by doing things like training yourself up. You know, if I were starting over from the beginning right now, I would find the most exciting place I could find, and I would offer to do anything there. If I were coming here to Udacity and you didn't know me and this is where I wanted to be, I would say, I'm going to be running this place in 5 years. But you have no reason to believe that. Let me wash your dishes. Let me sweep your floor. I don't care what it is. As long as you're committed to paying attention and giving me a little bit more room every time I show that I have the capability, I'll start however low I need to so you can build confidence in me. That's what I would do. I actually think it's healthy to start over. I encourage people to start a new career at least once a decade, because at some point you get a little stale in whatever career you're in. Part of the power of entrepreneurship is the naivete that it comes from not knowing all of the rules in your industry. But once you've been in that industry and done really well for a decade or more, you're one of the experts who is, despite all of your attempts, received the blinders that come from knowing the quote-unquote right way to do things.
So pick a field that's not in the field of expertise.
At least once a decade.
So many students want to be like you and want to contribute, want to have the freedom to do crazy things. What can they take away today? What they can do differently? What can you give them as a last piece of advice to unleash their potential?
Live without fear. If you make choices based on all of the bad things that could happen and spend your time thinking about what you can lose, you won't get most of what you want. And if you embrace life with passion and without fear, it won't always go perfectly. Living without fear is a fairly magical choice to make. That would be my recommendation.